Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. Well, that last video was extremely disappointing, where I went from a solid 3-0 excellent arena run down to sudden death already. Just 2 losses in a row. Game against the mage, I was just getting dominated all game. Like, my stuff did not work out right. But I don't think that playing this stuff different earlier in the game would have really helped that much. So, I don't know. No, here's a warrior. That'd be the nice embarrassment. Lose to the warrior.
What?
This is a very slow starting hand. Wow, is it ever. I am going to throw out all of these cards and just hope for a better hand. That's a little bit better. I want to have the coin, too. That's right. I'm going second, and I have a Defias Ringleader in my hand. If my opponent doesn't have a good 1-cost creature... I keep getting unlucky where my opponent keeps putting out 2/1 creatures for 1, which does blunt my Ringleader start quite a lot.
So many options.
Once again, though, I think it's still the thing I want to do to regain, to take control of the momentum here. If I don't do it, if I coined out this, it wouldn't really help me get the momentum very well. Although it was arguable because she could have potentially killed that, and she does draw me a card. Could have done a dagger and killed that, which would have been kind of free. But no, I don't know. Oh, now it's going to be a 1/3 engineer. That's a little bit annoying. So yeah, you want to kill the ringleader or not? Are you planning to cleave next, or I'm confused. Okay. I guess it's free damage on me. Since I don't actually have any, my creature killing stuff that would be better. It's kind of annoying. But it doesn't mean that I can trade the 2/1 for this, instead of the 2/2. That's the big advantage for me to how that went. Then, I guess I'll hit you for 2. Draw a card.
I hope you like my invention.
Job's done.
Okay, getting them all is a little bit excessive. I need to get one of, something else and be nice. If I have to, though, I can just play Ringleader without, naked, and then play the other one with the boost. But that's a 4-mana play. Oh, that needs to die. I must somehow engineer the death of that thing. If it costs my whole army, that's okay. It needs to go. Hitting that didn't accomplish anything, you realize. Okay, yeah, I'm just going to make a dagger and use that to kill that, so I can keep hitting my opponent for 1.
You looking at me?
Here we go.
If you're sure.
This game feels very weird so far, even though nothing particularly momentous has happened. Are you seriously telling me that last turn, when it wouldn't kill it, you wanted to hit this for 1, but now, when it would kill it, you don't? I don't understand you at all. At all, at all. Even with that in my hand, I would still use that to hit me and not take damage, and take 1 hit point off her, probably. It's not like she's a really good creature that's worth preserving. But fine, whatever. I'll just play a Twilight Drake.
Here we go.
Your move. I probably should have saved that dagger. I might have a use for it here. That was dumb. Been a little bit too aggressive with my daggers, and I think it's not helping. Not that I won the last games when I tried to hold it more, but using it and then not having it doesn't seem to work out that well. Execute? gotta be an execute. Okay. Fair enough. I'm still coming out okay here, you know. I'm not too threatened by that. Because my opponent has nothing of value in play. That's how I like it. I'm going to play the Spiteful Smith. He's tough to kill, and once he takes any damage, like my opponent puts out a creature, I can probably squash it with this guy.
Squire, attend me.
Yeah, like I can kill the 4/4 with this guy, presumably. And then he'll be damaged, and then my weapon will become better. Ooh, got a shiv. There's a risk here that I won't get to use my weapon because of this. But oh no, that's what I can do. I was thinking because I could so efficiently kill it with my weapon, but I want to cast a spell before these guys and then start getting out an army. I was thinking of using the Kodo to kill that, but no, I think what I want to do is... So stupid. When I start talking, I do things out of order. My plan is to betrayal him, so he kills his friend. I'm still being stupid. I should... No, the other way didn't kill it. That's why I'm doing it that way. Do this. Now, he's very vulnerable, and he's probably just doomed. But it means I can play Bandit, level up, and I could play another Bandit, but I've got a Shiv to trigger him now. It'll be much easier. So I'm going to take advantage of this while this guy's still alive.
Here we go.
So he would like to AoE somehow. A Cleave would do really well here, although I'd be a little surprised if he had a Cleave. I think there were some opportunities, weren't there? Maybe not. That's too bad. His Cleave struck home. That's very annoying. This is such a good card. Okay. This plus Shiv, not enough to kill him. He's too big for the Kodo. Seems like a waste to kill him with the Argent Commander.
So many options.
It's a little bit of a bind I'm in. I think I'm going to play the Azure Drake anyhow. And I guess I'll just make myself another army.
This is our town, scrub.
Yeah, beat it.
I don't know if I'm going to be using it, if I'm going to have mana to make a dagger next turn or not. You know what? I'm going to save it because I might need it to finish him off if he fights one of these guys. I do have the card advantage here. Well, although armies are closer than it looks because he still has this in his hand. But if he uses this, his life total is going to go down to mine. Things are still looking fairly even here. What is he going to do? Well, that's unfortunate. Okay. I can make a fairly large questing adventure. So that should be a fun enterprise for this turn.
Give me a quest.
I wish I could play her now. Giving him stealth would be awesome. But instead, I'm just going to make him a 5/5.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
+1/+1, then +1/+1. That works okay. Damn. I wish I could give him another +1. Oh, wait. Any card I play gives him another +1/+1. Oh, this would work out fine.
So many options.
Yeah, let's start beating down my opponent.
Push forward.
I'll put it on your desk. Quest accepted.
I don't know if it's that well played, but it's going to feel a little bit better this way. If he has a cleave, it targets randomly, so it might still get him, but let's try that. And I think I'm going to stab him, just in case I have mana left over next turn to make a new dagger. It is kind of weird with the dagger there, because, I mean, I could still use it and then make a dagger that same turn. I'm only getting an extra damage by attacking now if I was also going to attack him directly with the dagger on my next turn. So, or if I was going to attack, actually, if I was going to use a dagger to attack anything on my next turn and spend the mana, it's kind of messed up. So I've got sprint. I don't feel like I need the sprint right now exactly, because I've got so much crap going on. I think first thing I'm going to do is play the Kodo and see which it kills. Awesome. Now, I'm going to kill his engineer because this guy's very fragile, and there are warrior things that could buff it up, and just, I don't want anything applying extra damage to him. So, yeah, I'm going to kill you. And I'm going to give the bonus to this guy. I want to spread it out a little bit. I could give more bonus to him, but there's no sense making him bigger than he already is. And then, it turns out it worked out, even though I had no way of knowing this, it did work out very well that I did want to make a dagger and attack again. So it worked out well that time, but it is hard to predict in advance, and you don't know what your opponent's going to play, and
I am the blade of the battle.
because a lot of time making a dagger is not the best use of your mana.
Not a morning person.
But having one in play gives you an option. I think my opponent is incredibly atomically mega dead.
Quest accepted.
Yeah, there did reach a point in that game where it became fairly unlikely that I was going to lose. When that questing adventurer gets going and nothing kills him, he can become pretty scary. Okay, I've got 4 wins, I have a positive record now, I need one more to call it a decent arena run, but I'm still not going to be happy because I had such a good start and then blew it last video. You know, the fact that I'd gotten 9 wins multiple times before, I really thought that I could maybe, I don't know, have beaten 9, at least gotten more than 9 wins by now. I've had many chances and failed every time. Ooh.
Valera versus Valera.
Rogue mirror match.
I will be your death.
I see. Oh, I'll get rid of the expensive cards, and I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm probably just in trouble. I don't like going first. The coin is so much better for this guy, and for pretty much all my stuff. Going first is generally good if you have like if you've got a 2/1 creature that you can play on your first turn, but a lot of times it does not help you get that momentum, whereas the person with the coin can get themselves momentum if their starting hand is any good. Yep. What am I supposed to do about that? I've got to play... I don't have much choice. I've got to play a naked ringleader, no combo. So my opponent might just find some other way to kill off, because he's not protected like her. Thing. And even if I trade him for that, my opponent still has, like, the momentum here. She made a dagger and did not want to waste it doing 1 damage to me, which I guess makes sense. I could Sun Fury Protector her, but it's not the other guy. It's not giving him +1/+1. And even if it did, it wouldn't help particularly. So yeah, I'm just gonna
looking at me.
kill that.
Here we
She
go.
probably has poison in her hand. We might be looking at a poison blood sail turn. That would be ugly. The main reason I can think of for not using it right away. Okay. Interesting. I guess I'll do that. I am obviously going to save the other use on my dagger, in case there's something with 1 toughness that I can finish off. Twilight Drake is a very good play early in the game, though. You can sort of see why the pros like it, even though later in the game it tends to be kind of weak. I guess even if you're getting a 4/3 for 4, that's not good by any stretch of the imagination, like with no other abilities. But it's still viable. It's not like a horrible thing to draw later in the game. Hitting me directly, not killing the Twilight Drake. Interesting. So let's see. It's hard to decide. I could betrayal him, which would kill this guy in 1 shot. And then I could... Oh, I only have 5 mana, not 6. I can't do everything I want to. That makes it even worse.
I wonder.
Betrayal that way, kill that. And then... I guess hit that and then shiv it. Then I'm not getting my combo stuff.
I wonder. Choose two. Here we go.
I try it that way. Definitely vulnerable to AoEs, although Rogue only has so many AoEs, right? There's sacrifice your weapon to do its damage to everything, or there's Fan of Knives, which would need 1 spell power to kill these guys. Geomancer, Fan of Knives, most annoying possible turn by my opponent.
For the crusade!
It's hard for me to construct a scenario that would be more annoying than if she'd played a Geomancer and then Fan of Knives, killed all my stuff to draw a card. And of course would still have a Geomancer. Okay. I think I might just freeze that. I want to get out the 5/5. I can shiv it later or something, but for now, I want to get out the 5/5. Neutralizing that thing for 1 turn is just a bonus.
You looking at me.
Why does it flip them around? I don't understand. Is it something like client-sized network sync or something? Because it still doesn't make any sense to me why it would be doing that.
This is our town, scrub.
Yeah,
That is a lot of stuff. Now I need to draw another betrayal. Nope. Okay. So this can just kill that. You'd be very vulnerable afterwards.
I wonder.
I could burst her bubble and see what I get when I draw a card. If I do that, I can't play the commander anymore, but I can still play the Spiteful Smith, which is fine. Let's try that out for now. probably dumb. I should probably just kill that, because it would actually die. Now I can play Perdition's Blade, which will kill something, and then I can also swing and take something out. And it leaves me 2 mana. Guess I'm gonna kill her. Even though it does 2 damage, she still does more damage back to me.
Here we go.
Oh, why did it change them? Screw you. I was running out of time, I had to do that, but that flipping around action, which you saw, I thought it was going to shield the wrong one because it flipped the guy around, so I traded. If I knew that it was doing what I wanted, which was to only shield the weak guy, then I would have attacked her directly and still had the taunt guy around. That was bullshit. What is with that switching of the creatures thing? I think I want to get out the Spiteful Smith. I save the commander for a surprise.
Give me a quest.
Make him at least a 3/3 so he's not horrible for his casting cost anymore. And hit you. And I'll save my weapon. It does more damage than my regular weapon. I don't really want to just waste it on my opponent. Now this is unfortunate. It's going to kill through a lot of stuff. Starting with Questing Adventurer, or not. Okay. Ooh. That's tricky. I would just like the Argent Commander to kill him, but then my Argent Commander would be kind of vulnerable, and then I'm not triggering this guy's ability, whereas Karen Bloodhoof can survive pretty much whatever, because if he dies, I get back another one, and I could do that, hit him, which would boost up my weapon, use my weapon to hit my opponent, because she is kind of low, and this thing is going to just get her lower, basically. The other choice is I could eviscerate this thing and then keep all my guys alive. Then I wouldn't be getting the boost from him being wounded. And I might need this later. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it this way. Probably dumb, but I don't know.
Quest accepted.
Here we go.
Again, I am going to save the commander for a surprise. And get my weapon back. Can't use it because I already attacked, obviously, but I'll have it. It's going to get weaker because I'm sure my opponent's going to find some way to kill this guy. If not, she's in trouble.
I've got a hit.
That'll do it. Okay. Not sure how much that's helping you. You're looking very dead unless you've got a taunt creature. And even then, it would have to be one hell of a taunt creature. You have a Mogushan Warden? You need a Mogushan Warden. No, you be dead. You're just screwing around because you know you're dead. Okay. She may not know she's dead.
Truth no friend.
Oh, I better not do that, because then I wouldn't have enough mana for this. Still.
Victory, old jet.
Okay, I won a mirror match, and I can feel better about myself. I beat some other rogue who probably had less good choices than I did in deck building, but whatever. Okay, up to 5 wins. It's now a decent run. Let's see if I can turn it into a good run somehow next time. If you like this, please click the eponymous button. And don't forget to subscribe to Demonac Games for more Hearthstone Arena and other gaming videos.